How's it going, guys? It's StarKiller598 here, and welcome back to the final video of Battlefront 2's beta. And this video is pre-recorded, obviously, as you can tell. But anyways, this video is just going to be about kind of like all like the bugs and crashes that I kind of found, and hoping that I was curious to see if anybody else had these sort of technical problems, which I'm not sure if it's my computer or just like actual servers or stuff. But I'm here to share with you my tales of like stuff that didn't work so well in the beta, so just in case it's like server stuff, hopefully it'll be fixed in the final game. Now before I go into it, I do want to say that when I actually did play the beta a lot, gameplay wise I actually really loved it. I'm glad that we've got all 3 hours. I'm glad space combat is much better. Ground assault was pretty fun as well. I'm looking forward to maps that can actually use the vehicles, not just in the first stage, like, you know, in Naboo, because yeah, but I'm a vehicle kind of guy, so yeah, I'm looking forward to all the different maps, all the new heroes and all that stuff, so yeah, beta gameplay was really good. Now on to the list of problems I have. Now, I do need to also point out that the machine that I was running the beta on is kind of mostly at minimum requirements. If you look at the minimum requirements, that's close to basically what I have. Some stuff I have on there though is better than what is on the minimum requirement, though. I won't go into too much details because I'll get confused myself knowing me. But basically, yeah. I ran it basically on the minimum requirement settings. It wasn't too bad. Some stuff in there was better than the minimum requirements on my machine. But yeah. So I do stress that don't try and get minimum requirements based off what I see, in case it was basically my machine that couldn't handle it. So anyways, on to the list. And the first one, which is what I encountered, is that I would actually get disconnected from Battlefront 2 or just the whole internet as well. Like, but all of this actually started when the beta went live for the whole public, which is why I'm not so sure if it was me or if it was my machine or the servers, because the first 2 days where it was just the pre-orders, everything ran fine for the whole 2 days, and I constantly played it, so it was great. When it launched for the public, the whole public, it became free, is when I started having these problems, so I wasn't really too sure if it was servers or not. But anyways, let me get to the first one. The first one, which is I counted a lot, is when I just got dropped completely. And when I mean dropped, as in my whole machine would lose internet connection, not just on Origin or Battlefront, but everything. My internet would just die, and it only happened on the beta. As in, most of the times it happened during loading screens, though. None of it happened during gameplay, so that was good. But it always seemed to happen during loading screens. Like, I was just seeing loading for Naboo to boot up, and then the screen just goes black, which I knew would be a trouble, and I would just get dropped completely from the whole internet. So that was really odd. But yeah. So being dropped from the whole internet, I wasn't sure, because it was just the Battlefront beta we was doing this, or maybe it was my machine. But again, it didn't happen until the service went live to the whole public, and not just pre-orders. Another one I encountered, it was actually, I don't know if it's probably more of a technical issue that I'm curious to see if anybody else worked. Subtitles would not work for some reason. I don't know why. I did have the subtitles on the whole time, and basically, yeah. When the voiceovers happen, no subtitles. Case in point, this example.
We're just in time. Local forces barely fought off the Separatist first wave. Now the semis are landing armored MTTs loaded with battle droids. Best bet, you stop the advancing MTT before it reaches the Royal Palace. Got an arsenal of ion disruptors that should do the job. If we fail, well, then it gets ugly.
And it still happened later on during the same game as well.
Now you're stopping that MTT now. Last, shouldn't have come to this. Fall back positions. Withdraw to the palace. We haven't lost yet. Alright. If we hold back those droids long enough, we can get reinforcements. Throne room doors are sealed. Protect the control stations and keep the enemy out.
And it was also for all the other games, so even in Starfighter, Assault and Strike, for some reason subtitles will not work. I don't know again if it's just my PC or just wasn't in, but I'm curious about that one, so let me know if subtitles did work for you guys, because for some reason, even though I had it set on, it wouldn't work for me. I really wouldn't hope that it was like a technical issue on my end, because it's just text on a screen. I mean, how could it be my machine if it's just text, you know? But I'm curious, let me know in the comments below. But yeah, apart from those were the two major things I had, and just kept happening all the way through as well. There were a couple times with my actual recording device would just crash. Like I'll be playing a game and then bam, my recorder would just stop working, and that's the footage. This footage basically is what I summed up, but the gameplay itself didn't break once. So when I was in, apart from my recorder, gameplay ran perfectly. But so I needed to get a new recorder just for this beta. So yeah, that was just something on my end though. So yeah, that's basically most of the bugs and crashes which I encountered. There were other stuff like spawnings weren't so great. I would just spawn straight into an enemy, and for some reason I had an armored assault tank which would just spawn right next to some clone troopers, as you all saw. I also had it at the very start of a match. I just got killed, even, and I was taking damage even during the loading screen bit right here. And yeah, so I'm hoping that spawnings need to be worked on perhaps as well for the beta, for the final launch. But apart from that, then yeah, I really had fun with the beta. I'm not going into the whole star card cache things. Maybe I'll go into that in the full game, but everybody's basically ripped into that, so I'm not focusing on that in this video. So that's pretty much going to be it for this video, guys. This is going to be the last Battlefront 2 beta. Let me know if you've had the same or other types of crashes or bugs in the comments down below. I'm curious to see, like even the subtitle one, if you guys for some reason not had subtitles working. So yeah, anyways, that's going to be it for Battlefront 2's beta. I'm going to be returning to my regular schedule now of Empire at War mods and all the other videos. I will obviously be playing Battlefront 2 when it launches next month. Maybe I'll be doing the campaign playthrough as well. Let me know if you want to see that in the comments down below. I probably will, but I'll definitely be doing multiplayer stuff as well. So anyways, thank you all so much for watching. I'm StarKiller518. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video, which will probably be the Empire back to Republic at War. So anyways, yeah, see you then. May the Force be with you. Goodbye.